Hey. Hey guys, Alex here, and we are inside what used to be my place for the past several years, I guess, out here in Colorado with the dog. Hi. Very excited. For those of you that don't know already, I am moving to California. Everyone has already left, basically. I'm sort of the last one out. I just wanted to make sure that nothing else needed to be taken care of before we left the state. So my movers came 2 days ago, and the cleaning people came yesterday. And so it's very late, 5 a.m. here. That used to be my old office. There's no lights in there. I had to put my own lights, so. Master bedroom had lights though. This used to be the old bathroom. Hi. The cleaning people did a really nice job with the windows. It's like I'm on the other side of the glass, you know? You can't tell even though I'm completely inverted. Hey, how's it going down there? She is just so absolutely pissed. It's really weird walking around this place now that everything is gone because I've been here for close to 3 years now. And of course, everything is gone now. I mean, that's kind of the way it works, right? Life just sort of repeats itself or starts over. A lot of people move and it's not really a big deal, I guess, right? Moving from state to state, everyone's done it 100 times. I had to move to Colorado about 4 or 5 years ago from Massachusetts. I packed up everything into my hatchback and I drove it all the way here. And now that I have more stuff, of course, I had to hire movers and, you know, I want to make this trip with the animals. More importantly, I've had a lot of people ask about my relationship. Is your girlfriend moving in with you? When are you gonna die? So I don't have to be subscribed to this channel anymore. Unfortunately, SJ and I have been split apart for a few weeks now, which is just a really, really sad thing, honestly. It had nothing to do with us hating each other. In fact, we really do like each other a lot. And as cliche as that sounds, I think we're gonna remain friends. We like talking to each other. We like playing games with each other. We were friends before we started dating. And I don't really talk about my personal life a whole lot. These are just things I felt I have to mention because unfortunately, with being a YouTuber or being an internet figure, you have a lot of people that sort of view your relationships, your personal relationships, be it girlfriend, boyfriend, friends, a little bit differently. And they sort of paint this picture that's totally inaccurate. When we first started dating, there was a few individuals that decided to take it upon themselves to sort of try to ruin my relationship. And it wasn't purely because they hated me, because I would get that. It was because they maybe thought that this wasn't the best decision for my life, genuinely thought that I wasn't happy, or maybe they had their own agenda. Having people that you don't know sort of talk about your relationships or your family or your friends in a negative light is wrong. I don't know how else to put it. I don't care if you guys talk about how you can land an airplane in my bald spot, right? Talk about my AK-47 spray pattern face. I'm cool with that stuff because that's what I'm here for. I'm here on YouTube to talk shit and get shit talked about me by you guys. That's nothing new. In fact, this channel's comment section is like stage 4 evolved cancer. But I hate sitting back and reading comments about how my last relationship was so good. But the truth is, when I met SJ, I was kind of in a rough spot, right? I had just gone over a breakup. And to be honest with you, some of my past relationships, not to name drop anything, they haven't been that great. I know they might have looked great, and that's sort of the appeal of the camera, but they were, for lack of a better word, kind of shitty. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate with that. I'm not the first one to say these things. But in this relationship that what's going on? But I'm gonna drone on and on here. Basically, stop talking shit about people you don't know on Instagram and Twitter. Nobody thinks you're funny. And if you think you're savage, maybe you should go back to the fucking Neanderthal era.
When the only people that existed were troglodytes, cavemen.
Anyway, enough about that. Let's not get too sad here. This vlog is only halfway through. Let's talk about something a little bit more positive here, guys. I recently made a vehicle purchase. Now, I couldn't have done this without you guys, and I know every YouTuber says this, but it's so true, right? If you don't have a support system, a good fan base, good friends, I wouldn't be able to live the life that I'm living, and that's 100% true. You guys are the ones that subscribe, watch my streams, watch COWCHOP, and I'm very, very lucky to be where I am, and I realize that more every single day. But enough of the sappy shit, let's get to the rod. This right here is here in my garage. Great. Okay. This is a Camaro 2SS. It is a V8 Generation 6 muscle car. I wouldn't call myself a car extremist, a car enthusiast, but I had a Camaro for a long time. In fact, my last one was a V6, which looks very different from this. We have blacked out rims. In fact, the lights are blacked out as well. And even the logos, everything has got some black on it. Inside, very hard to get into. In fact, there's a blind spot here on most of these Camaros have this very intrusive blind spot pillar, we'll call it, that is a pain in the ass to see out of. In fact, Chevrolet should probably make a camera for the side view mirrors. I know they have them on other cars, but it'd be nice to see. So I don't end up crashing somebody going, 60 miles an hour because I can't see where I'm going. I have a lot of stuff packed in the back seat here. Mishka will be riding back there, and I'm gonna have Celia in this front seat. This is gonna be a hellish car ride with all the animals, but I wanted to bring them with me. I could have had the option of shipping them, but I just didn't want their first big road trip to be in the back of someone else's car, If they're gonna yell at someone, they should be yelling at me. Interior wise, we have cloth. They call it sports cloth. It's not sports cloth. It's just regular cloth. Don't let people fool you with these terms. Of course, we also have automatic shift. Now, this gets a lot of controversy purely on the fact that if you're not somebody that's a guy and you're using manual shift, then you're basically a pussy. I really couldn't disagree with that more. Based on the fact that when I first started learning how to drive, I actually drove a manual, and on my driving test, I passed going to the DMV in my manual. At the time, I was using my grandfather's truck. It was a Toyota pickup, and it had stick shift. Honestly, it was an alright experience. I've had the whole stalling in the middle of an intersection and wearing down the clutch way too much. Personally, my excuse, and an excuse that you should have too if you get bullied, is that if you ever are in a position where you can't drive and you're with someone, chances are they're probably not going to know how to drive manual. So if you have an automatic, they can at least help you in your car. And that's an extreme situation, but that's something that I thought about when I was making my vehicle purchase. So I'm willing to spend a little bit extra on automatic just for the peace of mind. But you're a pussy, dude. Also, this thing has paddle shifters, which are basically, layman's terms, these are supposed to be like shifting with a stick, but it's not. You have paddles that you flick up and down, and they're assisted, so you can never really mess up your engine because it doesn't let you shift down or shift up when you're not supposed to. So it's kind of like cheating. You're just better off putting the thing in automatic and not worrying about flicking things. I've never had anything that had a push start to it, so this is always fun for me. There's step on the brake, push the engine start button. I better go and replace the spokes out with the thrust cable. You got that cylinder valve? Anyway, there's that. I think that about wraps it up, guys. I gotta get on the road now. I'm gonna maybe do a quick update when I get there. Maybe some stops in the way, but I'm supposed to record a few different clips for the COWCHOP behind the scenes. Sorry if there was a delay in content and streams. Just remember that it has been a little bit hectic here trying to get everything out, and just a lot of, I guess, normal stress, right? It's I don't have it any harder or any easier than anyone else, but it's life. Hopefully when things slow down a little bit, I can pick up the camera again and film some more stuff, maybe this new house tour, once I get a security system and I'm not worried about you guys breaking in. Anyways, guys, my name is Alex, better known as MLHD. Thanks for being part of this thing, this channel, this journey with me, because it's been a lot of fun, and I can't wait to keep doing this and COWCHOP and eventually die a horrible, morbid death on a live stream. So I will see you soon. What the fuck? I'll see you guys later. Stay out of trouble.